Uh, okay, everyone. We will start our application right now. Okay, so welcome to the application support winter intake 2025 and 2026. This is our agenda today. We will go through application documents and INO, how to apply on INO. Okay, so first of all, as you guys know, the winter intake is the additional intake. Only some school with limited seat open in this intake. And this is mostly for high school students, but also some vocational school will also open in this intake. Um, this winter intake will last from 1st of October 2025 to the end of February 2026. So you could the study comments will begin uh, maybe January or later. It could be March 2026. Okay. So here I attach the I know guideline here. As you can see, this one. If you click here, there will be a link uh, for the I know instruction, and you guys could check on that later. Okay. Currently, we have 27 high school opening this intake, and most of them are high schools. So, but vocational school student can also apply to these three school. This one, Kokola, Olu Adult High School, and Itahamit. These three schools are high school, but for a student above 18 years old. So vocational school, if you want to apply to this school, you can also apply on INO. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So for the INO, also I have attached here the INO link again. And this is the link to log into INO. You guys can log into INO through this link. So I will introduce a little bit about INO. So you will get an email from INO every time a partner school opens or closes. So for example, if the Itahamen school open, they will send you an email through your email address. Okay. And INO will also guide you through the documents and information that needed to apply. You just need to ask INO to show you the needed documents to apply. INO will also show you the open partner school and study lives. INO will tell you more specific information about the school and study lives they have. You can also see the location of school in Finland on INO. INO will tentatively like ChatGPT. You guys can use INO as ChatGPT also. And INO will also guide you through the student visa and preparation before you coming to study in Finland. Okay. Okay. Next slide. Sorry. So first, I will guide you guys about applying to high school first. These are the four needed documents you need to upload on INO. First one is the B1 level mark. For the, just hold on. So for B1, when you finish your B1 test, if you pass the B1 test, you will be marked as B1 level on INO, but now it will not show on your profile. But you can be sure that if you pass the B1, it will be marked on your INO profile. Okay. Next, EMATH certificate. This is also compulsory for high school student, not vocational school student. Okay. I attach here the instruction for the EMAT. You guys can check it later. The next one is motivation video. This is also compulsory. You guys need to do it before you apply to school. And the motivation letter is optional. You guys can put like additional info if the video is not show enough of your experience or your anything you want to talk with the school. And the last thing is your previous school diploma. It must be in English. So if it's in another language, you guys must translate it into English before sending before uploading it into INO. Here's the application instruction. I also attach this again here. And if the school open on INO, please do not apply outside of INO. Okay, if you apply at two places, your application might be canceled. Okay, for fast student, the student who are in Finland already, you guys can also apply on INO, and you guys can apply on site too. Okay, and all the high school have basically the same entry requirements, and the most important thing that student must be at least 15 years old to apply. Some school might take you in even if you are not 15 years old, but it's just a few. So you need to be at least 15 years old to apply. Okay. Next slide. So for the vocational school student, you can also apply on INO. Every document is the same with the high school student, but you don't have to do the EMAT. Just some school they will require EMAT, so it's optional. You can do it, or you don't have to do it. It's optional. Okay. And most of our school will open their slot on INO, but right now there's not much vocational school open, so you can apply through their webpage or on Opintoboku. You can watch the list here. I attached the list for on-site vocational school, and also some vocational school accept online interview. You guys can check it later. Okay. For the fast student, you guys can also apply on INO and apply on site too. Just need to check on their website and on Open. Okay. And please remember that all the vocational school have different entry requirements, and you must always check the language level requirements before you apply to the school. Okay. Okay. If you have a formal degree of the field, you can also translate it into English and send it to the school. Okay. So since the vocational school can open intakes all year long, and the starting dates is depend, so you can negotiate with the school. So the starting dates is not like it's not like the high school student. High school student have two main intake, one in spring and one in winter, but vocational school student can apply all the year. And you must remember to tell the school the time you would be able to start your study, the earliest, when you receive the acceptance letter from the school. Okay, set for applying to vocational school. So here's some general information. So if the school is open in INO, you do not apply it directly or apply it anywhere else. It is disrespectful to the school and cost them more work to send you a rejection email, and it might affect your chance to getting accepted to the school. You must follow the emails sent by INO and the status on INO. INO will update you all stated about your application process. When you got interview, they will send you the result of the interview. They will send you acceptance letter. Everything will be sent by INO. So you must check on INO. Okay. Do not try to contact the school directly without permission. Uh, like, do not send email to the school asking about your interview result or anything sort of like that. It will postpone your application process. And please remember that you and also us cannot affect the school timeline or their decisions to your application process. So you must, it will take, normally it will take uh, several weeks or maybe a month until the school make their decision. So please wait patiently. If you not reach the needed language level, which mean B1, you cannot apply to the school. Plan your apply only to school that you are willing to go in reality. And remember, you can affect the way school cooperates with you. If you respect them, don't apply just for fun. Okay. And please keep in mind that the admission process in Finland is very formal and the school will manage it independently. So finance future cannot affect to any criteria of the application process. So you must wait for the decision. Okay. Okay. Here's some application instruction for you. Please you read this file carefully before you apply to any school. And in case you want to withdraw or cancel your application, you can apply again right away. Like for example, you apply to a high school, but you forgot to attach the motivation letter. You can cancel that application and apply right away if they still have slots. If the school accepts you, they will offer you a study seat, like it will be called the seat offer on INO. They will send you that, and it has deadline on that, so you need to confirm with the school before the deadline. And okay, so if you reject the offer, the seat offer, you will not be able to apply to that school anymore. In that intake, you can still apply to that school, but in another intake, like if you reject the seat offer in spring intake, you can apply it again on winter intake only. Okay. If you were rejected by a school, you will need to wait 2 months before applying to that same school again. But mostly you will have to wait until the next intake. So you can only accept one seat offer. It means that when one school send acceptance letter to you and you accept it, you can only accept to that school only, and on others application to other school will be declined or canceled. Okay, here. Okay. So when rejecting a student, the school is asked to provide the rejection reason, like the language level is not enough, your math skill, the age, like a student under 15, even though they have B1, the school is full, like they uh, they got full slots for that intake. So they reject your application and others reason, and the rejection reason will be visible on iKnow, so you can check that later. And they will also send detail so you can view on iKnow. Other reasons are quite rare, but if you don't receive the reason through iKnow, you can contact support department. Okay. Okay. A The school can write a note for students. So when they send you a seat offer, if they need any further information, they can send it through iKnow or through your email address. So you need to provide it before you get into the school. Okay. Mm, okay. So this is the some problem that you might got when you're applying on iKnow. So if you cannot open iKnow, please try VPN or another browser. Check your profile carefully before you apply to the school. And for the address, please do not put your postcode. Like for example, in Vietnam is 700,000. When you put that on iKnow, you cannot apply because it will cause some issue with your profile. And you can only apply when you have B1. So when you have B1, the school will visible to you, and the apply button will also visible to you. But if you don't have B1 yet, the school will also appear, but there will be no apply button for you to apply. So, and if your motivation video is not uploading, it might be too big. So you need to compress it, or you need to cut it like it's much less than 5 minutes. Okay. And if you still face problems with the video, you can send an email to request for support with this email address, support@icon.life. It's a support team from iKnow. Uh, okay. So if you cannot ask iKnow, or you cannot request for support on iKnow, you can try another sentence. I want to apply. Let me apply. I'm ready to apply to any school. You put the name of the school in this blank, and the school will appear, so you can apply. Okay. Mm. Next thing is about the timelines. So the school will process the application within their own timeline, like I said before. Sometimes it's will be very fast, sometimes it's very slow. You need to wait patiently. Okay. Sometimes there's just one person to check your application process, all application process for international student. So you must wait patiently. Okay. And if you apply to a school, be ready as soon as possible for an online or a fastest on-site interview. You will miss your chance if you don't have required documents in iKnow. So if you have motivation video, motivation letter, email certificate already, you need to upload it all on iKnow before you apply. Okay, and check it again one more time before you apply to the school. Okay. that is some note for you. So about changing the school, this is not recommended. So please plan your application carefully. Okay. But in case you still want to change the school, you need to apply through the Finnish application system again. Finnish Future does not support your school change if you don't have very strong reason behind that. And changing the school costs additional work for the school. So it's better to avoid this issue. And please note that Finance Future is not able to support you or the school with your success. So if you apply to others, then Finance Future partner school. And if you want to change the school, please remember that you must change the school before you accept the seat offer. When you receive the acceptance letter, you cannot change the school anymore. Okay. Okay. So, last thing, after getting accepted, please remember to proceed your Finnish language skill. B1 is just a start. You can still attend Finnish Future A2.2 to B1.1 online classes to remain your Finnish skill. Or you can also study to higher level like B2 or C1 here. Like I said, B1 is enough to for applying, but not enough for studying in Finland. So when you start your study pathway in Finland, you must study up to B2 or C1 if you want to get to university. Okay. And the school will send you an acceptance letter. Wait in peace. If they confirm with you that you're in, and they will send you the acceptance letter soon, please wait for them. Do not email them to push for the acceptance letter. Make sure that you have provide all documents and it must be translated in English. So it's yeah, that is some instruction for applying on INO and for this intake. And if you have any question, you can send it into Q&A session. I will answer it, or you can raise your hand and turn on your micro. So we will have a guest speaker. Is you, and she will share a little experience applying to school. She got accepted to Vimpelin Lukio already. So hello you, and are you here? You can turn on your micro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's quite. Let me. Okay, can you say again?
And can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. So I will ask you some question about your application process, like how you get into how you like be accepted to school in Finland. Okay. So the first question I want to ask is that how long did the interview last, and who was the interviewer, and what did they ask you? Like how many questions did they ask you?
Well, honestly, as if my memory serves me right, they asked me last for 25
Mhm.
to 30 minutes, and they asked me to introduce myself, my hobbies, and also my personal strengths.
Mm.
And as I remember, there's a principal, my guardian, and also the English teacher. At first, they asked me in Finnish, like where I live and how long the distance from my city to the capital of Vietnam. And they asked me to introduce a little bit of my family and how many schools that I applied in. Um, well, later the English teachers will ask me something in English, like why I choose Finland, and also um, how long am I study English. Um, and I think that with Simply Lukio, there's are many hard questions, but um, the teacher is very friendly, so don't be very worried. And like it's like that the teacher will ask like the hard question like who will pay for the rent, and
Mm.
what do I know about Finnish food.
Mm.
um
Okay. So,
well that
how long it takes when you receive, from the time you apply, how long it takes to receive the interview invitation?
it took 7 to 12 hours that I
Oh,
get my result.
okay. And how long did you get the acceptance letter from the school?
uh well I, as I remember, it took um 1 day. Yeah.
Like 2 weeks
No,
or
it's not 2 week. Like it's just 1 or 2 days. Yes, really fast.
1 to 2 days? Oh, so you apply and they just in some days, like 1 to 3, 2 or 3 days, they send you the interview, and then they send you the result in that day also, and then they send you the
Yeah.
acceptance letter after one or just 1 or 2 days. So it's less than 2 weeks, and you got the acceptance letter from the school, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's very good. So, what factor do you think that the most important thing that a school will give you a good result for your interview?
Actually, I think that confidence is the most important. Well,
Hmm.
as I remember,
Uh,
I
you want? I cannot hear you anymore.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello, hello. It say that you did not connect to the audio. Maybe you could try to log out and log in again. Oh,
Can you hear me
hello.
again?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Can you start again? What factor that you think affect the most to the interview result?
Well, honestly, I think that confidence is the most important. Well, being confident will help you to be more like reduce stress and
Mm,
also don't be really nervous. And I think that the teacher will not really focus on how many difficult word that you say, and they just mm, really pay attention how the speed that you will respond the
mm,
question, and you can be you can just be natural like as a smile smile. And if you don't understand the question, it's really normal that you can ask them again or explain it for you if you don't understand.
mm,
Um, Especially you can say hi first to the teacher or ask how it's going, like Mr. Gulu, and they will not be really they will be really um, comfortable with you.
mm.
It's not really stress. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay. I think these were some very precious experience, and you guys could take note. So the upcoming interview with school will be like more fluent. Okay. So thank you, Yuan, so much. I know you have something important to do after this sharing section, so I will not bother your time anymore. So if you have any question you want to ask Yuan about Wimbledon interview process, you guys can also send it to me by Zoom. I will deliver it to you, and if she has time, she will answer you guys. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Yuan, so much for joining us today. Okay. Goodbye, and hope you will success on your study pathway in Finland.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So I will answer some question from the Q&A section. Someone asked that if I apply in this additional winter intake, do I get to choose when will I start studying in Finland? Or I must follow the school's plan? I hope to start studying in August 2026, but I'm planning to apply in this intake. So for this question, if you apply in this additional intake, it lasts from like I said, the 1st of October 2025 to February 28th, 2026. And the study will start maybe in March or April 2026. Okay, so you can start before August. Okay, and if you want to start studying in August, you can apply from April. April is the spring intake, the main intake in Finland for high school student. So if you want to study in August, you can apply from April 2026. Another question, we want to apply to vocational school. How can we get a B1 certificate? Uh, we do not know exactly. We join here with Fast and First program. Okay. So if you are a vocational school student, you can apply through INO. When you got the B1 mark, it means that you must pass the B1 test. And if you want to get the B1 certificate, you must complete all of your payment like fully to get the B1 certificate in PDF file via email. If you passed the B1 test already and you complete your payment already too, you can send a request to support@financefuture.education. We will send you the B1 certificate in PDF file. Okay. Are there any high school that provide 3 meals a day? Um, as far as I know, some school they offer one lunch only, but some school they offer 3 meals a day from Monday to Friday, and for weekends they offer just one meal only. So you can check that info on I know too. You can go to I know and make a request that send me the school that offer 3 meals a day, and it will show you the result. Okay. Okay. So, does anyone have any has any other questions about the application process? You can ask me anything, and you can check the this application presentation again later. I attached the I know instruction, EMAth instruction, and motivation video instruction already in the file. You can check in there. Let me here. This is the EMAth instruction, motivation video instruction. It also have the motivation letter instruction in there already. And I know instruction here over here. Okay. So I will wait for I have a question from vocational school student. Like, do you have only 3 vocational schools? So currently we there's no school opening on Aino in this time because, like I said here, oh sorry, the vocational school intake is all year. It's not two main intake like high school student. So they will open their slot if they feel that they need to recruit more students. It doesn't have the exact time for the vocational school to open. So you need to check it often, like often on INO, and there will be some study lines from Vuxi. They will open their slots from as I remember from the end of January to until the end of March 2026. So you can wait the update from INO. They will send you an email to your email address saying that Booksy is open to apply, and you can choose your favorite study lines to apply. Okay. So far we have yeah, we have Booksy and Yami still opening one or two study lines, but yeah, we'll have to check on that later to see if they're still opening because they open the whole year. Okay. Any other question? Okay. So if you don't have any other question, we can end our application support here. And if you come up with any question about the application process or I know or everything related to the application process, you can send me an email or text by Zoom or my email address. My email address is daryl.tran, TRAN, at finestfuture.education, or you can find me on Zoom. I'm Daryl. Okay, one last question. For all schools with which you have an agreement or not, is there language support in technical department? I'm not sure your idea from this question. Okay, so all school that partner with Finance Future, also we have the contract with them. They must open on INO, but they still have other study lines they cannot open on INO. So they must open on their website or their or on Open Toboku. So you is will be better if you can check on their website and on Open Toboku too, because they just can open some study lines on INO. They cannot open all of their application recruitment on INO. Okay. Is there language support in technical department? Mm, I'm not sure what you mean for this question. So, but for the language support, you can ask finance future teacher. And if you mean language support, when you studying in Finland, you can ask your direct teachers, the teacher that teach you in class for support. Will finance future support student in order to enhance Finnish skill level? Yes, also yes. So some some student with the new products, they have the opportunity to study up until B2 or C1 is already in their contract, and when they sign with Finance Future. So if uh, you pass B1 and you get accepted to schools in Finland, you can still be support with online classes until you get B2 or C1. It depends on your contract with Finance Future. But also we have additional course for B2 and C1 also, but it's still in progressing. So you can ask if you're from agency, you can ask your agency for that. And if you side directly with Finance Future, you can ask the consultant team for more information. Okay. But we do have support for higher level. Okay. I think we have many more questions. So I will wait for a few more minutes then. If you have any question, just send it in Q&A section, okay? Okay, I will repeat again. If you have any other question, you can send it via my email address. Like I said before, is wait. I will type it here. My email address is daryl.train@finestfuture.education. Okay, this is my email address, or you can find me on Zoom with this email too. Okay, so it's the end of our support session. Thank you for joining today. Have a good weekend then. Bye bye.